Okay, people, it's been a long day and we've been doing our bit for charity. Save the children, save the horses. We've been saving everybody this week, but today was a really pivotal day. Also, today is a number 9 day. It is November 29th, 2021. 2021, right, which adds up to a number 9, right. So those days are always heavy-duty ascension days. I want to show you something that John just pointed out to me. It's in, one of the final scenes when the guys are on the roof. Watch this when they kick into. I'll clear it up right away. When they kick into "Don't Let Me Down," John, Lena counts it off. Take a look at the band. Nobody checks with each other when to start this song. Nobody has to look at each other because Lena is in all of our minds and ears. And she gives the 1, 2, 3, and we all kick in together. We don't even look at each other. We don't look to the drummer, Richie. We don't look either side of us. We all just simultaneously kick in because Lena is counting it off. This is an imperceptible thing that only a real musician would understand what they just saw. You know, we are the Beatles. So yeah, of course we're very good at what we do. But Lena's a big part of why we're very good at what we do. That's all I wanted to say about that clip, Lena, so I don't think it's necessary to play it back. No, it's not. But people will probably... I don't care what people probably do or what they don't do. That's the case of the matter, and that's why I brought it up, and that's what I showed you, right? So what's going on, baby? What are you up to tonight? It's already moving up on midnight here, and we've had a very busy day. I will tell you, I don't know. Well, what's going on for tomorrow? We have to paint. We have our art projects that we need to finish up. Shower. Snail time. Oh, we're going to have avocado and salmon. Right. And Chris, you don't have any appointments tomorrow, right? No, I think he's home tomorrow, so we can count on old Chris to help us out. Yeah. All right, good. All right, so we got to get a good night's sleep, and how do you feel about that? I don't know how well I'll sleep tonight because I'm kind of all excited about what we did today. All right, well, you could always put the Get Back video on. Oh, God. I'm just kidding. You don't need to put that back on for a while now. We need a little respite from that mess. Yeah, really? What in shit and hell is going on around here? What in shit and hell is going on around here? Oxen foopin', feepin', floppin', fleepin', foopin'. I don't know how much I can stand anymore. Yeah. Well, that's all good though. What would you like to do tomorrow? I want to really play. I want to, when we get the rest of our chores done, morning prayers and, you know, shower and shave. Yeah, shave. You got to shave? I do need a shave. You need a shave. I think I'm going to shave you. What are you saying? I have a date tomorrow. So I have to shave. Date with me, yeah. Don't cut your hair. I'm not cutting my hair. I'm just going to shave a little, though. Don't shave everything. Oh. Leave the sideburns. Well, they're always there, so. What else do you want me to do? I don't know. John, I don't know. Whatever makes you happy, kid. Being here with you makes me happy. Oh, you say nice things to me. Well, let's see. Am I getting buck teeth because of you? John has slightly more buck teeth than I do, and lately I've been talking like I have bucky teeth. I don't get it. How could my teeth be? Are my teeth growing? Because of you? No, we have the same teeth, but sometimes I use my mouth in a slightly different way than you do. You do that? Yes, I do. I like to move my mouth around all kinds of ways. Yeah, huh? You want to read a book tonight? Oh, gee. Well, I would finish that book if you want to finish it with me. I would say, let's get that motherfucking book off the bed. Yeah, all right. Because there's many that I want to read, and that's what's holding us up, and we're both much too anal to continue to another book until we get rid of that thing. So why don't we just read a little bit? All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to read right now. You promised? I do promise. As soon as we turn off this camera, I'm going to grab the dirty parts of the Bible and we will finish that book. Yes, okay. Sounds great. What else? I'm hungry. Oh, John. It's after midnight. I'm not eating any more today. Not even maybe a protein ball? No, I don't think so, honey. You eat it if you want, okay? How am I supposed to do that without you? Just use your imagination. Pretend you're eating. Ow. What happened to the camera? What happened? What's going on? All right. Can you do that? I read in one of your autobiographies, one of your biographies, that when you had anorexia, or not, I never had anorexia. I had bulimia. When you had bulimia, you never were anorexic? No. That was you. That was all you. I was the bulimic, you were the anorexic. Alright, so what happened with the bulimia? Oh, you used to read recipes. You were so hungry. And to keep yourself from eating too much food, you used to just buy these cookbooks and read recipes and use your imagination and read all these like French recipes with like cream and heavy sauce and macaroni recipes and all kinds of fattening foods, and you would just like sit for hours reading these recipes. Is that true? I didn't sit for hours reading them. Everybody always sensationalizes a habit into something more, but that you can thank Fred Seaman for that bit of sensationalism. I enjoyed reading recipes, and the reason I enjoyed reading them so much was because you're such a great cook. And I would think, oh, Lena would do better than this, and I loved reading about delicious food, but I didn't do it as a preoccupation. Fred Seaman talked a lot of shit after he was dumped from the Yoko Ono Lennon estate. Were you friends? You were friends with Fred Seaman, though. I was. Not friends, but I needed a partner in crime. I needed a guy friend to pal around with more than anything, and and it's true, I needed someone to cook my rice and to do errands for me. I needed a personal assistant, and he was a personal assistant who became somewhat of a friend. And yes, Lena, I told you that story about, that was me, the night that you, oh God, I'm never going to make it. You're going to make it. In our neighborhood in Queens, New York, Glendale, Queens, there is a big golf course, the Forest Park Golf Course. And there's this thing in the wintertime, it's called the Soup Bowl. It's the highest point in Queens. And it's like this giant, steep hill that kids used to go sledding down in the middle of the golf course. and it was like a big dare. It was like a and we went there during like a big snowstorm when I was about 15 years old. 15 is right. 15 years old. So that would make you, well, 22 years older than me, right? And I went to that golf course. I knew Lena would be there that night. I knew she was making plans with her friends. Yes, this is the nature of psychic connection. And I went with Fred because I needed a driver and I was so nervous. And we rented a couple of snowmobiles. And we went up there and we had ski masks on. We were not recognizable. And I took Lena on a ride around the golf course on my snowmobile. Yes, it was very strange. It was close to midnight, I remember, because I had to get home. And it was so crowded still up there. There were so many kids going down that Supo. And it was a beautiful night, clear night, not snowing, but so much snow in the golf course. It had been a big storm the day before. And these two guys came up like out of nowhere. They just showed up with snowmobiles, and it was like a dream. And they had these ski masks on. You couldn't see their faces. And the one guy just held out his hand to me. And it was like a dream. He didn't say one word, and I just got on the back. And he drove me all up and down the hills of the golf course. And all the stars were out. And I held on to him around his waist very tight. And I kept thinking, I've never seen anything so beautiful as this golf course at night. And who is this guy? What a nice thing for him to do. And when he took me back to the top of the hill where the rest of the kids were waiting, a couple of the other girls wanted to go on next, but he just left. Him and Fred. I found out now that it was Fred on the other snowmobile. Fred had given a couple of other girls a ride, I heard. But John just took me. And then they just left. And I said, was that a dream?